Okay guys, so iOS 16 Developer Beta 3 and Public Beta 1 have been out for a couple of days now, as you know, and in this video I'd like to come back and share with you guys my experience with the software so far. How's the battery, the performance, app compatibility, how's everything going so far, right? I also like to talk about the YouTube community poll because that's where you guys also provide feedback on how the software has been working for you now that Public Beta is out. More users have been updating, so now would be the perfect time to see how the software is doing. And of course, I also want to share with you guys additional new features and changes that I may come across after using the software for a couple of days now. Now, as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, iOS 16 Public Beta 1 and Developer Beta 3 has added one major new change to the lock screen, and this is easily one of my favorite new changes to iOS 16 in terms of music so far. Now, if you tap on the album artwork when you're playing music, take a look at the background here. You get a nice blur with the color of the album artwork, and if you switch to a different album, of course, that will adapt, and you now have a full screen album artwork right here on the lock screen of iOS 16, which is super cool. Now, if you have a lot of colors, this also adapts according to the colors of the artwork. So hopefully Apple will keep this around easily. One of my favorite new features, and I did talk about that in my initial coverage, but I've been enjoying it so much, I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of this one. Now, something else that I've noticed within the latest Beta 3 and Public Beta 1, and I didn't notice this in previous betas, if I triple click the side button 1, 2, 3 here, I get the accessibility shortcuts option, and I now have a new option to connect to nearby devices and control those devices as well. So an iPad, an iPhone can be controlled directly from your device on the latest beta. Now, I didn't notice this in previous beta, so I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max here, and I can select the option control or connect nearby devices here to control that, and this is the name for the devices. You can see here all my iPads and iPhones nearby. I can go ahead and control, but let's control this iPhone 12 Pro Max, and there's the prompt. It is connected, and now I can invoke Siri with this button right here. Siri, right there it is. I can click on the home key to go ahead and retract that. I can also go into the app switcher, just like so, go back. I can also go into notification center. Pretty cool stuff here. Also, control center is also available here, as you can see. And you can also add additional options right here in order to control your music and things like that on other devices. Nice accessibility feature here. First time I see it here on the latest beta. So let me know if you've seen this one before, because I think it's really a really cool feature. Again, you can control iPhones and iPads nearby that have the same Apple ID and connect it to your same Wi-Fi network, which is pretty cool, something that I really like on the latest beta. Now I want to shift my attention over to the YouTube community poll and my personal experience so far with iOS 16 Developer Beta 3 and Public Beta 1. Of course, the question is, how's the software working for you so far? Out of 4,500 votes, it looks like a 21% of you guys are having a very good experience so far with the software. You also have a 24% of you guys that say it's okay, but there's still some bugs, and I'll get to some of those comments here in just a few seconds. We also have a 6% here that are having a bad experience, very buggy, as you can see right here, and 49% of you guys are just simply not running the beta, which is the smart thing to do. Of course, beta software is never perfect. Even public software, right? Public software that's available isn't perfect either. So beta software continues to crash. Of course, as you can see right here by some of the comments, some of you guys say, I saw from some of the crashing and respring of the software, battery seems okay, performance is okay. It looks like the battery, although isn't the best, most users are getting through the entire day. And if you're running a beta, you can expect app compatibility issues. Of course, developers haven't had the time to actually update their applications and make them compatible with iOS 16. So some crashing happening, some OS crashing happening as well, app compatibility. But if you can come back to these YouTube community polls every time Apple releases a new beta, you'll be able to see what's happening with the latest beta. How is everything, how's everyone's beta working, right? Because everyone has different experiences, and a lot of these comments sort of share their experiences so far, and that way you'll know if your device is running the same problems as other devices. And you can also post your comments and also vote and express your thoughts on these YouTube community polls. Now, when it comes to my personal experience with the beta, I do have to say this beta has been improved quite a bit in regards to performance and, of course, also battery as well. Now, the battery continues to improve beta after beta, which is something that we definitely want to see. In terms of app crashing, I continue to have some of the app crashing. Apple apps that are crashing right now continues to be the music application since day one. The music application would crash. It still crashes on the latest beta. But other than that, I have to say this has got to be the best beta major software update that I've tested in a very long time. For example, iOS 14 was pretty bad when it came to beta testing. I mean, a lot of things didn't work. iOS 15 was a total disaster. Your device were barely usable and the battery was horrible. And this one, I can't say the same. This one has been pretty good. Beta 1, of course, was the buggiest. Battery was the worst. Beta 2 improved the battery. Beta 3 improved on the reliability of the software and batteries. So we continue to go on the right path here. So far, I like what I'm seeing. A lot of the new features and changes are great. Let me know what you think about the latest beta if you're running the software. And if you want to venture into the public beta, links will be in the description down below for that. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.